Greetings dear friends. In the previous video, we cleared the area of the old fence and installed a hinged farm mesh 150 meters long, which turned out to be quite strong and well tensioned, against large and small animals that freely roam around our village. After the mesh was stretched and installed, we still had the front section left uncovered. For this section, we decided to order unedged, very crooked boards and make an unusual fence. I bought 3 cubic meters of such boards. The posts had already been installed back when we were putting up the mesh. I set the distance between the posts at 2.5 meters. Yes, I know you'll say again that the posts aren't stripped or treated, but I have a little excuse. The fence was meant to be temporary for up to 2 years, after which I'd likely pour a strip foundation. But we liked the fence so much that we decided later on to replace all the posts with more solid and sturdy ones. But that will be next. Since the fence was supposed to be temporary, we planned to install the boards vertically like all the village fences made of pickets or other boards. But after counting the number of boards we bought, we realized it wouldn't be enough. After discussing with my wife, we decided to attach the boards horizontally in a step-like pattern. And we made the right choice. We brought the first board, tried it on, and it fits perfectly across 3 posts. We didn't remove the bark from the board immediately since, as I said, the fence was meant to be temporary, and we thought the bark would fall off on its own, so we just kept doing our work. We're finishing the first corner of our fence, and it's at this moment that we realize it's turning out a bit too good for a temporary fence. It looks pretty nice. And the thought comes up, maybe we should just leave the fence like this? But since we're running out of time, we keep installing this fence. We need to fence off the plot as soon as possible so we can start building new structures on our new land, move the animals and so on. We only have 15 meters left to fence off. That's why, without hesitation, we carry out the plans and goals that we've set. And then comes the moment when we realize that the fence turned out just fantastic. If we think a little more and imagine how we can transform it, paint it, sand it, add new design elements, then this temporary fence will turn into a real full-fledged fence that will please the eye and look aesthetically pleasing on the property. And here I want to show you a few photos of what the fence could look like in the future. Alright, we've built the fence, but now we need to protect the wood and choose the right color for it, which will make it look even better and amaze everyone who sees it for the first time with its beauty. I prepared several pieces from the same board we used for the fence. I sanded one side of the board and left the other side unsanded to see how the color would go on both the sanded and unsanded wood. The antiseptic is from the company ZELEST Hydrodecor D1. It prevents the wood from fading due to sunlight, provides excellent protection against insects, wood borers, mold, and staining fungi. The wax content enhances its water repellent properties. The presence of natural oils helps it penetrate deeply, and it doesn't prevent the wood from breathing naturally. That's why this is perfect for our fence. We'll try several colors to find the best one for us. The first color is amber spruce. You need to stir it well before use. We take a brush and apply our first color. First, I apply it to the planned board and then to the unpolished one. Next, we take the next color. This is golden oak. Again, we paint one polished board and one unpolished board. Our next color is walnut wood. Next is mahogany. Our next color is wenge. Let's take a closer look. First, I'll show you how the color looks on sanded boards. This is how it looks. I also want to show you the difference between a sanded board and a non-sanded one when the colors are side by side. We chose these colors. We want to paint the outside of the fence in this color. We have golden oak and walnut wood here. We have some doubts about which of these colors to choose. We're also waiting for comments under the video about which color you like more. The lighter one is walnut wood, the darker one is golden oak, and the red color. We thought it would be too bright, wenge is too dark. Everyone has their own preferences, but we like the lighter tones. And the inner part of the fence inside our plot will be amber spruce color. I'll leave a link to Zelest Hydrodecor D1 and other Zelest products in the description below the video. Go ahead, check it out and choose your color. So we're done with the fence for now. All that's left is to sand it and paint it. Now we're moving on to the area that's still open, which is exactly where we're planning to make the entrance. That means we need to make a driveway gate and a wicket gate so we can easily enter and exit our property. Since we have a wooden fence, both the gate and the wicket gate will also be made of wood. The wicket and driveway gates, made from 25x 150 meter boards, will be 185 centimeters high. We stacked the boards, marked the distance and started cutting them. We found the flattest surface on the ground, put one board underneath and are using it to level our future gates. Our gate leaf is 1.65 meters wide. The distance needed for a car and other equipment to pass through is 3 meters 30 centimeters. Then everything follows the usual plan. We lay 2 parallel boards, fasten 2 screws into each board, then as usual, we add a diagonal brace that will hold all the boards in place and keep them in the correct position. Well, after that, I also fasten 2 screws into each board. One gate leaf is ready, let's go install it. Next, using simple pieces, we align the door, make a spot on the post for the hinges and first install the top hinge. Yes, I know that it won't hold for long on self-tapping screws. Bolts need to be screwed in and ideally this should be done with washers and nuts. But for now, the doors are holding very well as they are. We also installed the second hinge and one gate leaf is ready. We test it, it opens and closes. Everything is great and we make the second gate leaf the same way. We fasten everything together with 2 parallel diagonal braces, bring it to the right place, install the hinges, and voila, our gates are completely ready. We've finished with the gates, but we still have one open spot left. That's the wicket gate, our future entrance. We do the same here cutting the boards, but our wicket gate is 1 meter wide and 1.30 meters high, not 1.60 meters wide. We quickly put it all together, fastened it, brought it to the spot, made the cuts where we'll install the hinges. We install the hinges and our wicket gate is ready too. I also put a latch on the wicket gate so it can close securely when we leave and so the wind doesn't swing it back and forth. Now we can fully appreciate the work we've done. The gates look great on this kind of fence, and the wicket gate also fits well into this setup. As I mentioned before, the fence and the wicket gate will be treated and painted, but you'll find out about all of this in the next videos. Thank you all so much for watching, but we'll see each other again. Bye!